Okay. So my hiatus merely took a day. But you know what? Yeah. We're going to get at least like an hour or so in this morning, and then this. But contrary, there were a lot of people, I don't want to say upset, but just kind of shocked. I tossed in the towel. If you guys know me, when it comes to Dark Souls, how many times I've threatened to give this game up, and obviously I don't. Yo, Yeats, what is up, good sir? You guys will know that is just not the case. Not gonna lie, I did uninstall it, so I had to get it reinstalled, but not a big deal. But anyhow, I decided, like I said, I'm not going to give it up. I did, you know, so the poll that is currently going on is going to be for what I call Season 3 of How to Platinum. So, and right now, looking at it, it looks like Elden Ring is in the lead. Which is not a bad thing. Elden Ring is, it's extremely long, but, nope, get away from me. This is where, because I even said if I had one more fall death, I was done. And this fucker knocked me off the ledge and killed me. That's where my... How on earth are you just destroying me like you are? Let me get away from the damn butterfly. I'm right here, Bubba. I ain't going nowhere. Oh, nice on the backstab. Very nice. Oh, I do have to get my death count up. Give me 1 second here, guys. We'll get the death count up for... Yeah, we're going to obliterate the record in a bad way. Oops, I'm sorry. Death count, I believe, is at 24, not... Yeah. The last death I had at the end of the last video was actually 24, not 23. So. But, like I said, I took everybody's consideration to heart. I'm not going to give this game up. And like I said, the poll that is currently going on... I may not get this uploaded as quick as I normally would with the move and whatnot, but see, now why didn't that first guy stagger like this? Like, you know, that was just weird. Why he didn't stagger, but oh well, it is what it is. All right, get over here, buddy. Ow. I didn't say hit me. I said stagger. Thank you. And we are going to be switching weapons before too long, because as much as I love the fire longsword, it's time for something different. It really is. Pop this bad boy. Ow, I did not say whip me. Didn't say whip me like a dog. Oh, okay. Okay, two of you. Okay. Ow, I didn't say whip me again. Okay. A little problematic, but that's okay. We can abide. We can abide. Take advantage of your little what's that? The fifth one, I don't know why the fifth one. The order that they drop in, I know it sounds really like I'm splitting hairs here, but the order that they drop in is just really weird. And I know that sounds really stupid. Oh god, I almost fell. I almost fell. crap, I read about. And I'm probably just gonna bypass this guy. Yeah, or you know, he's just gonna freaking hit me, and that's fine too. All right, do this again. Oh, that was again bullcrap, but whatever. Whatever. Shit. There we go. Necromancer. I think I bypassed him the first time. We're fighting a boss right now, as a matter of fact. Oh crap, that was the... Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to show you guys how to cheese this guy. Oh, that, again, that is bullcrap. There should be the second Necromancer. Stop that chicanery. Shit. Alright, so the Necromancer's dead. That makes this a little bit easier. We're going to come down here. Is it this alcove I need? I mean, this will work, so. Getting this alcove right here. And as the chariot starts to make his rounds... Oop, a little premature. Shoot him with a couple fire, or a couple of poison arrows. Now, you're going to have to do this a couple of times, but... Okay, so now he's poisoned. As you can see, the poison is taking effect. It's taking 15 hit points off per second, so... Correct, yeah. It's basically a waiting game. I mean, you can fight it straight up, but you know what? If anybody who knows me knows I like the cheese bosses. Okay, so then rinse and repeat. Once his health bar stops ticking, and then after the second round, he should get stuck. That's why I wanted to do it right here, so you guys could see him. All right, there we go. Again, that constant 15, that's 15 HP dropping off his health per second, so... Poison's still in effect. And like I said, now once he comes around... Nope. Not yet. But yeah, this is like an easy cheese strategy right here. Now notice he's not... Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it's like I said, yeah. Absolutely. And then this should be the end here. Okay, now notice how he stops circling. Once his health gets down to probably, I would say a little bit past the chariot part, you will see that the chariot becomes stuck. The ideal way is to throw the switch, and what happens is the horse comes crashing through the gate and kills the driver. But when you poison him, when he has to make this jump, the driver isn't there anymore. He falls to his death, And then it's just simply killing the chariot like so. Again, just an easy way to cheese this particular boss. So, there you go. The Executioner's Chariot. Very, very nice. That's how you start off a stream. Grab the Soul of a Brave Warrior. And then your next trophy is going to be up here. This is going to be your next Covenant trophy. There's a bonfire here. And this is an NPC by the name of Titchy Grin.
Welcome. Welcome. Do you have a lust for blood?
35 pounds for Dark Souls Remastered? Yeah, I'm actually surprised it's that expensive. I'm not going to tell him anything, or,
Well, that's no... Go back home.
But yeah, this is the Covenant of Blood. You'll get a trophy for joining it. So, and I think he has a couple things, which will eventually join all the covenants and whatnot. But like I said, this one is if you like to invade, this is the one. But for this one to rank up 50 wins. Net you the Curved Twin Blade, 150 wins, net you the Crescent Sickle, and 500 wins, net you the Great Chaos Fireball Pyromancy. However, you do not need that to platinum the game. All right, so just a little bit of a side note there. You don't need that spell to platinum the game. There's a couple more soul items that we're going to pick up while we're in here. I mean, they're really, really small souls. I mean, it's nothing that you're gonna miss. But anyway, so that's the other boss of this area. So, you know, I'm a glutton for views, and honestly, that's what this series has been. Plus, I said, you know what, I can't. I'm not a quitter, except for Spider-Man. That game has more puzzles. I don't play a game that's full of puzzles. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to it. So, yeah. Spider-Man, yes, it's cool, but it's just not a game I want to play. So, you guys are hyped up for Spider-Man. I apologize. I'm not trying to break anybody's heart, but, you know. But, all right. So, we're going to come back to Majula. Also, I do want to attune my spells. Get the Dark Orb, and I want to do... Eventually I want to do Dark Weapon, which coats your weapon with Dark. So like I said, we'll see how this pans out, because before I toss in my sorcery gimmicks, if you will, I want to try to get the most out of it before I do. So, you know. But in any event, I do want to get my strength up. So, you're stuck on one boss right now? Which boss? Which boss? Alright, so let's go ahead and let's go into... Oh, I'm trying to think where I want to go. Shady Woods we went to. I mean, I guess we could go into Earthen Peak. Don't really want to do that, but I mean, the time may come. I mean, we got to get through this place eventually, even though I don't want to, because this place is an absolute nightmare. I just don't understand why they disappear so damn quick. Oh, Mesmer, yeah. Mesmer is an absolute... Oh, God. Mesmer is an atrocity. Okay, Dark Orb really... Oh, damn. Dark Orb does do some damage on these guys. I like that. Now, there's some stuff where they go down here and get... As you can see, there's a lot of pickups in this poison swamp thing. My God, we got... Hey, what the hell are you doing up here, huh? Where did you even come from, sir? I hate having 3 things in my hand, but there we go. Take you both down. Alright, so let's go ahead and go down into this muck. Human effigy, large titanite shard. I mean, I don't want to say that. Yeah, Bessemer gave me fits. Titanite shard. We're gonna get everything we can in here. There's a titanite slab. We can actually get our fire longsword all the way upgraded, which would be kind of ideal, but... And the chameleon spell. That's what we need. That's what we wanted to come down in here for. More titanite. A washing pole, which is a weapon, and a dragon charm. Get the hell out of all this this messy. Where to go back and climb up into here, grab a something spice. So, oh god, you can fall down there. It won't kill you, but I prefer not. All right, let's go ahead and let's go ahead. You know what? We'll go ahead and get this up to plus 10 just for the hell of it. And there we go. And then once you get that up to plus 10, or any weapon for that matter, up to plus 10, that'll be your next trophy. So, all right. This area, I absolutely hate this area. Hey, there we go. Finally got that damn... The shard, large titanite shard, and the pale stone. These guys we can bypass because we don't really need them for anything. Or just so we don't need to go back into that poison for anything. We do need to go over here, where we're going to encounter our first mannequin. These guys can poison you and they can make you bleed. 2 really annoying status effects. So, oh, trust me, I was as frustrating as I was yesterday with this game. I didn't, but I'm like, you know what? I owe it to you guys to see it through, so. Yeah, we're gonna come into here. Come up here, and then Lucatiel will be here. If you've been following her quest line.
Oh. You, my thoughts.
What is that? I don't even know. No.
What is this curse?
Oh, crap. I'm still poisoned. I didn't realize it. Anyway, you can use a Pharaoh's Lockstone on this here, which will reveal this pathway. Or a chest. Those no head guys made me almost rage quit on my first playthrough because there was a bit with 2 of them. And it was horrible when they did a combo. Yeah, I can completely relate to that. And then we're gonna come over here for some repair powder, which is a good thing. And then we're just gonna homeward bone back to the bonfire. And then... And then, yeah, actually, I gotta work the next 6 days. Today's my last day off. And then it's 6 straight days, but... Making some really good progress on the old house. Like I said, we're just kind of stocking up the garage until closing day. And then, ow, as I just walked into that fireball. Literally. Alright. Take this guy down, and then we're going to take this left path here. And this is going to lead you to your next trophy. Which is the Heirs of the Sun trophy, aka the Sunlight Covenant. So, if you want to, which we're not going to do just yet, but keep in mind you do need 30 Sunlight medals, which you can do from co-oping with somebody. Just make sure you're a part of this covenant. If you help them kill the boss, you will obtain a Sunlight medal. But joining this covenant alone will net you a trophy, and also make sure to learn the Praise the Sun gesture, because you're going to need that for your gesture trophy. So make sure to grab those, and then we can go into the peak itself. This area is so freaking annoying. I love this guy. He just, just by walking, he breaks the pots, does some damage to himself, drops a Titanite shard. Very nice of him. And then down there, this is where we just were. We went through here. Oh, man, you just missed it, Sunder. You have to go back to the beginning of the video. I showed off how to cheese the chariot. I literally just did. Like I said, just back up a few minutes. That was the first thing that we did. I don't say a foolproof strategy, but... And what I recommend is to take this priestess out from afar. Because if she hits you with a fireball or that spell that she uses, she will do a lot of damage. A lot of damage, and it's just not worth it. You can get over there, kind of a tricky jump. I'm debating even if I want to try it, because there's nothing for your other than there's a couple items that you can grab. You know what? I'll try it once. I'll try it once just to show y'all. Nope. But if you fall into this part, you die. And there's this freaking mannequin. I hate the mannequin. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Titanite showed up, like, oh, that guy went through the poison. Yep, there we go. And so this area is absolutely poison central. An old radiant life gem to show this off. Crack it, much like the other life gems, it replenishes quite a bit of health. So it's a cool deal. They're handy to have. But because one more time. Ooh. What is that leaf symbol in the place of the humanity counter? Leaf symbol is, oh, in the upper left by my health bar. That's the covenant that you're a part of. Right now we're a part of the Way of the Blue, which is the first covenant of the game. Then you got this guy. Oop. You can trigger that floor trap, and that usually will do in that enemy. There's a floor plate right there. If you step on it, just be very careful, because it'll shoot darts out of there. Yes, I knew there was a second one in here. A couple mannequins in here. Come over here, grab a Soul of a Nameless Soldier and 3 Titanite shards. So, and then come over here. And then here you get a heavy crossbow plus 3 and 15 heavy bolts. So this place is basically Sens plus Blighttown. Essentially, yeah. This is definitely the Blight, Harvest Valley, and Earthen Peak, kind of the same thing. We're gonna do a running jump over here. Again, you could fall over here, but do not fall into here, because right down here, that's instant death, so don't do that. Don't do that. You'll have a bad time. But yeah, this is the, every Dark Souls game has a poison area. Harvest Valley, Earthen Peak is essentially, yes, basically Blighttown. Dark Souls 3, you have Farron Keep. Demon Souls, you have the Valley of Defilement. So we're gonna drop down here. That's skittering you here is that mushroom guy there. Come up here, grab a Skeptic Spice, which those sell for a good number of souls. And a life gem. And then basically just take this pathway right back up to where you were. Alright. So through here is the first boss of this area called the Covetous Demon, who is an extreme pushover. Mannequin. Farron Keep is the Dark Root area, right? No, it's Farron Keep is essentially Blighttown, but for Dark Souls 3. Get these mushroom guys. And then this is our first mimic, I believe. Again, notice how the chain is kind of coiled forward, not backwards. That's a telltale sign it's a mimic. No, it is not a mimic. I take that back. No. Every time. The traps get me every time. I tell you, that's what makes this so freaking frustrating. And I guarantee you, I come back here, that trap, it's going to be the crossbow trap is the most egregious trap in this entire game. The crossbow trap pisses me off. Because it's like, no matter what you do, you cannot get, other than maybe block it with a shield? I don't know. But it is the most annoying trap in the entire game. So I decided we're going to, like I said, the new total in this particular How to Platinum series is going to be 300 deaths or less. That's not even a lie. I will have over 100 deaths in this playthrough. I promise you that. Because this game is made by sadists that just want you to die. Dark Root Basin basically became Farron Keep now. I mean, I don't know how deep that goes, but I'll be honest, I don't know. I know they're all connected. Earthen Peak Ruins is in the DLC of Dark Souls 3. I know that much, but take this biatch down. Again, take her out from afar. Yo, big baby. Good morning to you. Later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, because you can find the corpse of Elizabeth the Mushroom. I mean, honestly, it could be the fact that Ulasil could be Farron Keep. I mean, that's where Elizabeth the Mushroom was. Oh, trust me, brother, it was tempting. I was so frustrated. But I'm like, you know what? People voted for it. People want to see it. I owe it to them. It is such a pain in the ass to avoid that crap. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've never studied the lore of it to that extent, but it's plausible. And all that for a lousy torch. Wasn't even worth getting. Let's go ahead and heal up. This boss is a complete and utter pushover. The Covetous Demon. You want to stay off to the side of this guy. As you can see, he's a complete pushover. He's going to roll on onto his side and then flop around a little bit. Oh! His attacks are heavily telegraphed. To call this guy a boss is a joke, but... And down he goes. Again, that quickly. But we also have a Fire Longsword plus 10, so it kind of makes it a little bit easy. And there's the Covetous Demon Soul. So... Just got home from church. Heck yeah. I always get turned around. I don't know why in this area. So we come in here, and then we got to go out this way. Sundar says, nice. Next bonfire. Very nice. All right. Yeah, our ICGMA awards are coming up here in the next couple months. Super excited. What is the train horn like sound? You'll see that here in it's these things. It's these gears turning. Was what a consumable, Sundar. I freaking hate these mannequins. Fucking God, will you go the fuck away? God, I hate mannequins. They are the most annoying, next to the dogs, they're the most annoying enemy in the game. Because they're everywhere. Yeah, the closer it gets, the more excited we'll get, but... Yo, Murph is in the chat. How are you, good sir? No, it sounds like a choo-choo train. That's, like I said, that's the gears turning. Oh. And you got a mannequin over there shooting arrows. Is this the bit where you burn the windmill? Yes. We're getting to that here in just a second. How did I just get poisoned? Just got home from church? Heck yeah. Actually, the part where you're gonna want to burn the windmill is actually right around this corner. Pop a life gem because we got to go over down here. This ladder, there's a couple mannequins that are gonna drop down, or one. There's the second one. I was like, I knew there's two of them. Will you stop that crap? God, motherfucker! God! Oh, I fucking hate these goddamn enemies. They just absolutely eviscerate your asshole. I fucking hate the goddamn mannequins. They are the most annoying enemy in the godforsaken game. Fucking die, you prick. Everybody wants to see rage. It's like, you want to see me rage? I'll rage all day at this piece of shit game. I hate this fucking game. This is the worst Dark Souls game ever. Ever, 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 ever. I don't like dying in stupid ass ways. And every death I've had has been stupid. I had several people tell me the reason everybody wanted this game was because they knew I was gonna rage. Hell yeah, I'm gonna rage. This game is absolute ass. It's just, and the main thing is the mechanic of your health. You lose 10% of your health every time you die. How is this not hitting him? It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, deal with those asinine pricks. And then you can come over here. Into this area. This is, okay. Yep, go ahead, just, yeah, that's nice. Shit, I'm gonna die. You know what, we're not doing a death count anymore because I'm gonna tell you right now, I keep keeping tracks of death, I'm gonna break my freaking PS5. I'm gonna tell you that right now, so the death count's done. I'm a worthless piece of shit. I swear to God. I nearly broke this game in half last night. I'm not even gonna lie. Death count is out the window. Oh yeah, now I gotta go back and get him now. This game is an absolute abomination on life. If people commit suicide because of this game, it would not surprise me, because you know what? I've been close. This game is an absolute atrocity. Of the 3 games, this is the most tedious Dark Souls game to platinum. Yeah, this is one of the more annoying areas in the game because of the poison. Fuck off. Get out. Fuck off. Stop fucking shooting arrows at me. Stop fucking poisoning me. Stop being an asshole. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm getting fucking aroused because I'm getting poisoned so goddamn much. That would have hit me, I would have thrown this control all the way completely across the room. I'm just fucking over this damn game. People wanted to see rage, well, congratulations, because this game makes me rage. All that for a fucking pike. A worthless weapon. But it's like I have to look at these treasure chests because half of them I don't remember what's in them. Yeah, make sure you poison me. Make sure you stun lock me. Thank you so much. Fucking hate this game so fucking much. I hate this game. I was gonna say, will you fucking die, please? All right, this is where the windmill comes into play. You do want to, if you have a flame butterfly, actually there's a bonfire right on the other side of this fog gate. Come here, you pricks. I knew you were both there. Why does everything inflict poison? Yeah, well, because it wants to test your patience. You're gonna come down here so I don't have to go up? Good thing is there's a bonfire literally right here. So let's go ahead and light it. That way we have it. If you don't have a flame butterfly, I don't want to waste a flame butterfly because like again, there's a bonfire literally right here. But light your torch. Now come over here very carefully and burn this windmill. Trust me, I promise you, you're going to be thankful that you did. Because what that's going to do is the boss room is full of poison, and that's going to eliminate most of that poison. Alright, so it's imperative that you do that. We're actually, you know what? No, we're not. Oh. I don't know how he died, but okay. Nope. There's a pressure plate there on the ground. You can see it right there. Over here, grab a mannequin mask if you want to look like them. As you start climbing this ladder, a mannequin's gonna come down. Well, that I'm not exactly sure. I just know it's a mechanic that some people don't know about. Some do, some don't. I mean, for the longest time I didn't know about it, but Alright, there's going to be a couple mannequins that pop up. Yeah, make sure you hit me. Make sure I don't hit you, but make sure you hit me. You got an archer or another mannequin that's over there. You know, I'm not taking any chances. Let's heal up. Let's heal up! Yep, there he is. I was like, I knew there was two of them in this particular room, and then you got a third one over here. Die! Even another one of those priestess women. Again, best thing to do is just deal with her from afar, like so. I don't know what the hell that was. That sounded kind of droll. Yep. Let's go up here first. This is going to take us to, that's the way to the boss. Oh, crap. I forgot. Mother. I'm dead. God. So much aggression. And part of what's annoying is the, we're just gonna run past here right now. Come up here. Because we're about to unlock another bonfire. This treasure chest, I believe, is the Mimic. Motherfucker, I swear to God. God, poison turns me on so much. It really does. Now you can put a Pharaoh's Lockstone in here and fill this with healing water, but we're gonna get a bonfire here in a minute. I think this is the Mimic. Yep. First Mimic of the game. Dark Gauntlets and a Work Hook. Alright, let's get Radiant Life Gems. Let's actually heal. Let's use one. And then up here, there are two illusory walls up here. Get a petrified something, and then over here, another illusory wall containing a bonfire. So there you go. All right. Now this is right above, as I said, the boss room, which is there's another couple things we got to do. There's an NPC we gotta go talk to. Ow! Don't know why I just did that, but okay. Poison stone. Ooh, silver black spear. Really? Fucker. Oh, nice. Got a silver black shield and a silver black spear. The spear, I think, if I remember correctly, the spear is actually not a bad weapon. Never mind. I need 16 dex to wield it, so we're not there yet. Oh shit! You came like way the fuck down. You don't usually come this far. Again, deal with this bitch from afar, because like I said, she does not play. Jester Thomas is an NPC summon that you can use. Very, very powerful. He's a pyromancer. And Mytha is actually, which is the boss of this area, is quite weak to poison, so, or to fire, excuse me. Oh, we already got here. Oh, this is, never mind. I'm starting to backtrack a little bit. Now, where are we at time-wise? About 45 minutes. wonder if there's something over here, or... No, there's not. Alright. That's fine. We can actually go up through here. Come, we're gonna back, do a little bit of backtracking. Oh, crap. This is where the mannequin... yeah. Whoa. Oh, now you guys want to come on the same side. What the hell? Where was that bullshit earlier? Oh, that's right. Non-existent. Oh, shit. There's three of them? Oh, you know what? Yeah, there was, because that one came down the ladder. I forgot. Alright, deal with this bitch again. Got a couple more things to deal with here, and then we can take out the boss. First thing that we're gonna do... Okay, or we'll just fall down here first. That works too. There's another mannequin down here. Come down this way. May want to use this guy's spear, just because it is a really cool weapon. Oh shit! I forgot. This is the other side of where I was trying to jump to, but. And again, just from the safety of cover, again, take these priestesses out as quick as you can, because like I said, these things are an absolute nightmare to deal with. Yo, Frog, what's up, buddy? Oh, crap. Actually dodged at that time. Anyway, grab my Pharaoh's Lockstone from here. But yeah, good to see you, buddy. Let's heal. Not going to take any chances. Oh, I fucking knew. Dude, if you would have freaking killed me, I swear to Jeebus, I would have flipped my coin. Alright. I am not doing too bad at all. Matter of fact, we, oh yeah, Pite's right here. So if you're following the Creighton Pite storyline, Pite will be here.
Well, we meet again. There's treasure this way, but I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself.
That little ha-ha is what gets you.
Well, there's treasure this... I don't quite...
Yeah. Basically, at the end of the day, Creighton and Pite are both equally dickheads, but... Oh yeah, that's right. That isn't... Yeah. And then that we'll open that by coming up here, coming along here, dropping down here, coming into here. This is the treasure that Pite was referring to. Open the chest and lay claim to the Great Heavy Soul Arrow, which is what you want, a spell you need for your trophy. So don't miss that. And then the door that we just tried to open that takes us back into Pite. And then we talk to him again.
Well, good to see that you survived. Perhaps you're more rugged than I thought. In any case, the treasure is yours, since you
anyway.
prefer a more cautious approach.
Well, the sad thing is, Frog, I already have the platinum for it. I'm just showing how to do it, so...
For instance, I've heard that a man is out for my life. Now, what misunderstanding could have ever led...
What is the name of the player in Dark Souls 2? You can name it. You can name him whatever you want.
Imagination.
So now he's talking about Pite,
Too, my friend.
or I'm sorry, he's talking about Creighton.
You be careful too. You be careful too, my friend. You be careful.
Okay, so once you exhaust this dialogue, will you do the DLCs? Oh, of course, because you have to go through the DLCs for your platinum, because there's spells in each one that you need for your platinum. And yes, one time and one time only, I will be doing the Frigid Outskirts. Okay, this is a nasty, nasty room. There's going to be a total of 4 mannequins that... I mean, it might be a chosen undead. I mean, like I said, anyway, the mannequins come in, just run into here. Yeah, Dark Souls 3, it's the Ashen one. Like I said, I don't really think it has any. They don't really call them tarnished. Worst part in the history of Soul is the frigid out. Oh, good God. Yeah, you couldn't have said that better. But yeah, frigid outskirts. Ugh. I don't either, but because of you guys and because I love y'all, I'm gonna. Here, throw this lever, which is gonna raise this elevator up, and then underneath the elevator, there's a pickup. Large soul of a proud knight and a divine blessing, and get the hell out of here. Shit. Other way. Other way. There we go. Yeah, because this thing will crush you and it will kill you. Yeah, Bearer of the Curse seems apropos, yeah. Anyway, here is a lever that this mannequin over here runs behind because he's a coward. Oh. Can you hit the mannequin, not the wall? Yeah, if you've never heard of the Frigid Outskirts, if you've never seen the Frigid Outskirts, it is the closest descent to hell in any video game ever. I'm gonna come over here, grab a something spice, and then we are going to go over here, and we are going to save an NPC, or talk to an NPC by the name of Laddersmith Gilligan.
Shush, you idiot.
Yo, John, welcome in.
I'm on the run. Don't give me away.
Anyway, exhaust his dialogue.
Have you know?
Blah 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 blah. Give him 2,000 souls, and then he brings a ladder, which is fairly decent. We're gonna skip the cutscene, but I'm almost positive there's a Pharaoh's Lockstone down here. Now you could just drop down here and pick this up, and then just homeward bone back, but. You know, 2,000 souls, not a big deal. And then exhaust his dialogue. Learn his gesture, the prostration gesture that you need for your gesture trophy. And then you can buy some things from him. This ladder miniature we're going to go ahead and buy now. That's going to be for a side quest later in the game. It's a little expensive, but there's going to be an NPC that we run across that's going to want us to start killing off our NPCs, and we don't want to do that. This will be something for later on. So, but reinforced club, whip, claws, wooden shield. His selection's not the greatest, but like I said, that miniature ladder definitely pick up. For that. So how bad of a punishment is it if you're made to live in Dark Souls 2? I would say pretty freaking bad.
Wow.
And then just talk to him.
Have you? Well, apparently, there's this monster lady, right? And the poison, well, does wonders for her body.
She's referring to Mytha, the boss of the area.
Health, beauty, that sort of stuff. And I thought only human women were so petty. That creature, she was human once, you know? Huh? In fact, she was wed to the prince.
I would say so.
But her husband? He had feelings for another. The princess was desperate and sought eternal beauty, hoping that it would restore the prince's affection. You see what I mean?
Okay, basically why Mytha turned to beautifying herself with poison is her husband had eyes for another. And so she thought by doing that, it would make her more desirable. Well, it backfired.
Before long, the princess's ire transformed her into a monster.
Right.
Now, listen here. When do you think this all happened? Long ago, when this very land was called something else. We say Drangleic now, but countless kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot. And this won't be the last. Oh no.
Okay, keep talking.
That damned hag just can't let her out. She's going to get us all burned. God's almighty. I'm not going to die of this. God's almighty.
Okay.
I'm not going
So when he repeats himself, he's going to go back to Majula as well. So make sure you send him back there. Because he gives you something that will be a trophy-related item. But we'll get to that here in just a short. But now that we got through all of this, we can now... you know what? We'll get Bashful Ray in, and then we'll summon Jester Thomas. You guys can see what he can do to Mytha, the Baneful Queen. And then, like I said, we're gonna... So now we're gonna go fight the boss of this area. He's in the wall. That's actually kind of funny. This is where I always get lost, which is really not even annoying, just... How hard is the boss? Not very. There's an item over there you can see, and there's a chest. I'm not going to risk getting it. There's nothing in there that's worth me dying over. Oh. A chest over there as well. How do I get that? I wonder if I can run and jump in there without poisoning myself. Or just completely fall again, because that's what we do in this area. So I said this area is super... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Because you know what? I'm tired of getting lost, and I'm tired of... Oh no, we've already done that a couple times, John. That's where we're going to send you back home, because I'm just going to simply homeward bone back to the last bonfire, because it's right above the boss room, and then we'll just go that route. That was easy. And just, because this is broke, I forgot about that. There we go. A little bit of damage as opposed to full damage. Grave Warden top. The bleed stone. I shouldn't have to kill her, but we're gonna kill her anyway. Just to, because we're gonna summon Jester Thomas here in a second. Again, just get... Alright, and this guy is going to just absolutely melt Mytha, the Baneful Queen. He's a pyromancer, but sadly we have to fight him as a Black Phantom in the DLC, but, you know. Yeah, a little bit. They do. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but Alright, come in here. And we have Mytha, the Baneful Queen. Ow. She's weak to fire. Take her out, Jesper Thomas. Ah. Ow. Heal. I said she's not difficult, but I said Thomas will take her out by himself. But like I said, she's not that difficult. She's fairly easy. There we go. Mytha, the Baneful Queen, her soul is now mine. And we're gonna head into one of the more let's say difficult. Difficult's not the right word. One of the more annoying areas in the game, that being Iron Keep. And if you don't burn the windmill, that whole arena is full of poison. That arena would be filled with the green poison, yes. And that poison will heal her, so that's what makes that area a little bit more rough and tumbled. Iron Keep. We have a bonfire. So. Alright. I'm trying to think if I want to do the Iron Keep. These Alone Knights. I mean, decent amount of souls, but what's the boss of the Iron Keep is the old Iron King, and he is one of the major bosses that you have to fight. Dark Spirit Fencer Sharon. Okay. That's not who I thought was here. I knew you got invaded by somebody, but she has a weapon called the puzzling stone sword, I think is what it's called. We'll get that weapon in the DLC. I do remember she invades you like 2 or 3 times in the game. Ow, 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 God bless America. The one looks like the Taurus demon, kind of, yeah. Will you stop doing that? That is really annoying. Yeah, I think it's about time to shed this sorcerer build, go back to what I know best, which is my strength build. Because I'm over this weapon. It's great to start the game, but once you start getting about the midway point of the game, it becomes not being great. I want my bonk stick. You need to seriously stop this bullshit. Fucking bitch. Thank you. Stop flopping around like a fish out of water. Yeah, I think we're gonna save this for another time. I wanted to fight her though. Go back to Majula. We're going to go into another area. We go back into the Lost Bastille servant quarters. We're going to head into an area called the Belfry Luna. Take out an optional boss. And then, so we'll probably wrap up here in a little bit. I haven't gone down here yet, but we're going to go down here. The Pursuer is going to make an appearance down here. Got him. Very nice. Quick 7,200 souls. Very, very nice. Large club. Which I wonder, I don't know if I can wield that or not. With my sorcery build. Bulky Ultron. I love it. Priest Chime. Then we're going to use a Pharos Lockstone over here. Go make this appear, strike this down, and enter the Belfry Luna, which is adjacent to the Bastille. You can talk to this guy, join the Bellkeeper's Covenant, which will net you a trophy. We're eventually going to join that covenant because there is a stop. I said stop. Stop antagonizing, or just go into the bed and antagonize your sister. I don't care. So tired of you antagonizing your sister, Oakley. All you know how to do. Anyway, they got these Phantom Bell guys. Ooh. Take these guys out. And then we gotta go up and open this gate, which just leads out to the boss. Yeah, there's a couple things I missed down there. I gotta take care of. Oh god, I forgot. You guys have your weapons imbued with dark, so that's how that worked. You just fell down. That works. Get these guys out. Like I said, their weapons are imbued with dark, so they hit pretty hard. Throw this lever, which will open up the boss door. And then there's a chest here. Radiant Life Gem, a couple Twilight Herbs. Dark does extra damage, right? Yeah, it can, yeah. Thought there was another pickup up here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. One quick lap around. I thought there was a pickup in a corner, but evidently not. Okay, not a big deal. Slide down. Oh, wow, you were waiting for me. Like, you bastard, you knocked me down. And before we go there, we're going to fall through this hole in the ground. Oh, this is not the one I wanted. There's another hole in the ground I wanted. Takes me in there. So not this one. This one. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is, yeah. Epic spice. And a treasure chest. Grab the blue tearstone ring. It eludes me as to what that does. Temporarily increasing the oh, it's a defense ring. When you're low health, it increases your defense. So, all right. Well, let's now take out the boss of this area, the Belfry Gargoyles. We're going to bring our good buddy Masterless Glencore back in. Now, the Belfry Gargoyles, this is an ode to the Bell Gargoyles from Dark Souls 1. And the fact you have to fight 6 gargoyles, one at a time, but... Oh, there's a total of 6 gargoyles altogether. But if you're strong enough... Ow. You can take them out before... Oh, there's the second one that spawned in. The Luna? No, Luna only has one. Ow. Heal up. God bless America. Hang on. Oh fuck, we're gonna get overrun here. This is not good. There we go. Oh god. Hi. I don't remember you guys ever doing lightning damage, but okay. What weapon's that? No, I want this guy. This guy has the less health. Takes that gargoyle down. Oh shit! I forgot about my sorcery. I keep forgetting. I still have a sorcerer build. We haven't gotten rid of it yet. We will in time, but look at Glencore taking it like a champ. There we go. There we got him. Sorcery for the win. And there we go. Belfry Gargoyle Soul. Very nice. 94,000 souls. Yeah, we might want to level up. Be here before too long. Anyway, come over here, grab a Soul of a Proud Knight. We're going to pop our souls here before too long. Alright, so we're going to come over here. We're going to get to a bonfire here in a second as well. Bell Gargoyles, but 4 Kings edition. More like the 6 Kings, but... Anyway, pop open this chest. You get the Southern Ritual Band ring. And you get a bonfire. We're going to tackle this bottom area. There's nothing... Jumping ahead. Why would... Don't jump there. You'll die. I think somebody tried it because there's a blood stain there. That's what I find so humorous. Now down here, there's a crap ton of dogs. You can see 1, 2, 3. There's a fuck ton of dogs down here. Oh, this isn't good. Vorgil the Sinner, what the hell? Oh, yeah. You know, Vorgil, I don't need you on top of the dogs. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Oh god. Fucking dogs, I swear to god. I hate these fucking things. Vorgil, you are not a threat to me, sir. See ya. It's the bloodstained dagger. Here, another dragon tooth is down here. Nice, couple human effigies, very nice. Come down here, grab the dragon tooth, which is Havel's weapon, petrified something, and a bright bug. And then over here, we have the enchanted falchion. So, very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Alright. So let's go back to Majula. We're going to pop our souls. We're going to level up. Oh, we're going to level up here in a minute. Nope, she doesn't know anything new yet. Let's pop these frickin' souls that we got. Minus the boss souls, you want to save those. Okay. Over 100,000 souls, holy crap. Pop all of them. Minus the boss souls. Outstanding. You get a single enemy that drops... Oh. Yeah, I always hate those. With a passion. Talk to the Herald. Level up. want to get my dex up to 16 if I can. Oh, I can. Very, very nice. All right. Dex and strength. I'm going to switch over to the spear. I don't like spears in games. I really don't, but I want to see how this silver black spear. It's kind of cool looking. Give it a couple level ups and just I don't know. We'll play around with it. I'll be around. I said I've been talking about switching weapons for a while, so but because I think this is a dark weapon, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a silver black spear imbued with the power of dark. All right, yeah. So let's see what this one. I just want to see something really quick, and then we'll. Let's go to the. I just need to try to kill an enemy. That's all. So. Oop. Yes, we'll see how well this. Like I said, I just need an enemy, and you'll do just fine. Why does it swing so damn slow? I mean, it's not bad. We'll, How did that hit me from behind? It actually does do a lot of damage. Seriously? Maybe it's because I'm in the water, I don't know. Hey, I want to backstab you, sir. You know what? Screw you. Oh, Jesus! Oh, that did some hurting. We might roll with this one for a little bit. Oh, here's a guy I can easily backstab. Okay, yeah, we might roll with this one for a little bit. We're gonna head up to the next area. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna hold off. I think we're gonna wrap this episode up for now, so that way I can grab some lunch. And then later on tonight, before I go to bed, we'll come up with either the start of Chrono Cross, or we'll do another one of these. Or that definitely has to hurt. How far along in the game will we fight Vendrick? Vendrick is still a ways. We have to go through the Iron Keep, and then we go into. We still got to do Brightstone Cove, Seldora. And then once we get through that, we also have to do, trying to think of the order. I know the undead crypt, which is where Vendrick is, but you don't fight him. You don't want to fight him right away. Yeah, I mean, we're still a ways from Vendrick, but, yeah, Vendrick we won't be fighting for a while. But in any event, guys, I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, as we are on the road to 600 subs. And, yeah, we'll be back with something a little bit later on tonight. So, again, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you.